All right. It's time to rebuild the Golden State Warriors, because if you're watching this, they either blew a 3-1 lead or they lost to some other time in the playoffs. But I'm pretty sure, you know what? I think they're going to blow the 3-1 lead. Now it's game 7. I have a Rockets and a Warriors video ready to go for when that game is just about over. This being the Warriors video. But the way the Rockets have been clamping them up and the way that Fred VanVleet has been shooting the ball fake as hell, I think they put him in the dirt. Could I be wrong? Could you be seeing this video another round? Yeah, very likely. Shoot, you could be seeing this video in the finals. It'll be way funnier. This intro will be way funnier. Anyways, there was a video though where Steph left the court and went to the side and his son was crying and wouldn't even look at him because they lost that game 6. So maybe he's got to lock it in. You know what? I'm for what's his name? Cannon. What an interesting name. Yeah, we're gonna lock in for him. So this is a general direction for this. Probably gonna keep Jimmy, even though he's making $50 million. I kind of want to see what Jimmy, Steph, and I mean, honestly, if it comes to the midpoint of next season and we stink, I'll trade Jimmy in a heartbeat. Shoot, I'd trade Draymond too. Honestly, this team kind of pisses me off. Obviously, everybody likes Steph, or at least I do. I like Porzingis, honestly. He'd be out there hustling. We're gonna re-sign Kuminga and play him off the bench. I don't know why these idiots don't play him. I mean, I understand he's like a streaky shooter, but he's like also a freak athlete. Moody be sparking threes from time to time. Okay, we have traded Buddy Hield, Trace Jackson Davis to the Thunder for the 8th pick in the draft and 2 or 3, I think 2 second-round picks. The Warriors kind of just phased Trace Jackson Davis out this season, and honestly, I'm fine with that. I don't really care. I thought it was weird, but honestly, this dude post is probably better than him. He could shoot the 3. And then Buddy Hield just stunk it up, so screw him. We now have the 8th pick in the draft, and we could build something for the future, I guess. Well, honestly, this team doesn't have the worst young players. They just don't play them sometimes. With the 8th pick, I'm low-key tempted to take Trey Johnson because he's the higher overall player, but I mean, he's not the higher overall player, and that's why I'm not going to take him. I'm going to take VJ Edgecombe. He'll play a wing position for us, probably get minutes off the bench first year, and they just traded the 9th pick for Okongwu. Yeah, he can probably get a couple minutes. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be in salary hell regardless, since Draymond, Jimmy, blah, 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 they're all getting paid. So probably the only directive this offseason is re-signing Kuminga and signing somebody else on a low contract. First and foremost, let me re-sign Podziemski to a 4-year extension. But actually, this isn't really first and foremost because I already did a few things. So Kuminga, I actually low-key didn't think about re-signing him, and then I let him go sign a contract with I think it was the Grizzlies, and I matched it. So he's back for 3 years. But I also, now look, I know I get this dude a lot, but we're going to have to excuse this play. Because for one, I thought about it. I was about to sign like Clint Capella over him or something, but I decided to sign Ty Jerome because a lot of times I feel like the thing that I hate with the Warriors, it feels like on the perimeter, they just like, it's just random. It's like a random number generator for their offense. It's like, who's really going to take the initiative? If it's not Steph, who the hell knows? And obviously now Jimmy. But I want to, and even with playing Kuminga more, I want to establish more of a, you know, a direction. I don't know. It's just not Steve Kerr throwing a random starter out every 3 games and saying, screw it, here we go. So yeah, we're going to bring in Jerome and he'll lead the bench unit next to Kuminga. I also did sign Al Horford. I might genuinely start him on some weird stuff. Why? I don't know. I don't want center and Draymond anymore. Or we could just start Quentin Post. I also brought back Melton because I thought he was a good signing for this team. Then he got injured for the year and they had to trade him for Schroeder. I accidentally signed too many players for trading. Just if you want to look at this screen right now and bestow your eyes upon some garbage, there you go. But I don't want to talk about it. And yes, I had Steven Adams for 3 seconds. Stole him from the Rockets. Anyways, here's the next year. Honestly, this team still stinks because we're giving like 100 million to 4 old men, or 3, I guess. And this is why you never let 2K do things automatically. I accidentally clicked to automatically waive a player and they waived Quentin Post. Don't worry, I got the bastard back. Honestly, I'm not even going to start the season while making a trade because on the current roster construction, the coach automatic stuff wants us to start Kevon Looney still. So I'm trading Chris Boucher and a 2nd-round pick to the Thunder for Jalen Williams, the center one, by the way. And he's going to be our starting center. He actually fits kind of well. He could shoot the 3. He can rebound. To start the season, we're playing Curry, Podziemski, Jimmy, Draymond, and Jalen Williams with the bench of Ty Jerome, Kuminga, Moses Moody, VJ Edgecombe, and Al Horford. We still got Melton, Looney, Post, Gary Payton. They're all down here. Also, I purposefully did not sign Draymond to an extension because I know if I do, it'll accept this team option for next year for $27 million. So if he actually makes it through this season, I'm just going to decline that and then re-sign him on some cheaper stuff, which based off how this is starting, I don't know if he's going to make it through this season. All right, I have decided it's officially time for Draymond Green to go. Now we're actually the 3rd seed right now, but the one place we're struggling pretty badly is offense, at least compared to the best of the best in the league. So I've decided, you know what, 2K doesn't really measure the Draymond Steph chemistry thing factor. Screw it, we're done. We are trading Draymond and Al Horford to the Timberwolves for a real hooper, real NBA legend, Julius Randle. Yep, that's right. That's what this team needs. 21 points per game for Minnesota. Someone who gonna put the ball in the hoop and still give you a little bit of versatile defense. So same lineup, except now Randle's gonna be playing the 4 and Looney's gonna get a couple minutes off the bench from Al Horford's departure. Oh, I didn't even realize this, but they also re-signed Randle to a contract extension. The Wolves did, which honestly I'm not that mad at. But we do have a few weeks. We have about what, 6-7 weeks right now to see if this team will still work. All right, it's the deadline. We're actually second in the conference at 35-18, a few games behind the Spurs, who have for some reason played way less games than us. As of right now, Jimmy's actually the most valuable player on the team, as he's getting more assists and rebounds than Steph, despite averaging a few less points. And I think Randle's been good. I don't know. I mean, he's still averaging 22 a game. He might be averaging more now. And Edgecombe's been a great addition to the rotation, as well as Jerome, Porzingis, Williams is doing cool. And everyone that we're playing currently is positively impacting the team, it says. Jay will accept the contract extension. We'll go ahead and do this. He's been good. So actually, it's funny because he's shooting like what, 42%, 35 from 3. I rarely ever use a center that's like just a pure stretch big, honestly, because he definitely shoots a lot of threes, and that's why his field goal percentage is so low. Yeah, like 189 of his 259 shots have been threes. All right, we are making one more trade, and yes, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody are on the way out. Now, it's for a player that I don't think I've traded for or acquired in any way in any of these videos, honestly. Reason being is because they make enough money to where they both make about 12 to 14 million, so I could package both of them for a much better player. But not only that, I thought they would be playing better this year. Like, Moody's been cool, Kuminga's been cool, but I go by my advanced stats, and if he's adding 1 win and he's adding 0.6 wins, and I get a player that's adding like 7 by the name of Rowan Alexander Barrett Jr. 17 points per game, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 55 from the field, 42 from 3 this season. And we also get Grady Dick, who low-key, according to the advanced stats, isn't actually helping the Raptors, but he's shooting 39 from 3, 47 from the field, averaging 10 points. This isn't any worse than Moody or Kuminga's doing. So yeah, we're gonna do this. We also give up a first-round pick, and RJ Barrett, welcome to the Golden State Warriors. We also get a much more valuable trading contract for while we're in this predicament of, like, you know, being super over the salary cap with Jimmy and all this. And we also reunite Julius and RJ. I could low-key start RJ. I might actually start RJ at the 2. I honestly had zero expectancy to get some off like this, but the Bucks are gonna give us Capella and Karis LeVert for Melton, Post, and Santos. I'm still gonna start Jay Will. I'll rock with him, but now Capella is a much more legit backup. Like I said earlier, I thought about signing him in the first place. And this is low-key random. We're gonna trade Karis LeVert to the Thunder for Asad Newell, the 23rd pick in last year's draft, who could potentially play the 4 for us as the backup. But also, honestly, I'm just making a future acquisition because we don't need Karis LeVert. Low-key, I kind of forgot they used Gary Payton as a combo forward at 6'2". You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna play him. Oh wait, damn, we got Edgecombe too. We got mad good players now. I can't even lie. Bet I gotta do this. We're trading Grady Dick to the Blazers for Toumani Camara. We're also giving them a first and getting back Justin Champagnie, because Camara could play the backup 4. And plus, since we gave up Draymond, it brings some defense back as well. And I have decided we're gonna start RJ at the 2 next to Jimmy, Randle, Jay Will, Steph, with a bench of Jerome, Podziemski, VJ Edgecombe, Camara, and Clint Capella. For all this, I kept Kevon Looney and Gary Payton as well. I low-key did try to trade Payton though, although it said he had a no trade clause, which I didn't give him, so I don't know how it happened. Since I already know we're gonna need to fill a roster spot, let's sign JaVale McGee to a 1-year deal. Go ahead, throw him on the bench, and that's it for the deadline. Actually, tell me Camara will resign. Screw it. See, I kind of made up for the quiet-ish offseason at the deadline because I had to make some moves. I'm pretty confident that there was a part of me that wanted to get KD, and can I tell you right now, they offer KD and Devin Booker like they're chopped liver to you every single time on a trade block in this game. Let's just say that. But I would have had to have traded Jimmy to get him though, and Jimmy's been playing really well. Anyways, Victor wins MVP, Flag wins Rookie of the Year, Brandon Ingram 6th Man of the Year, Popovich 65 wins. Oh damn, I think it's my first video since Popovich retired or whatever, moved up to president. I guess you want to, it's low-key a promotion if you really think about it, but you know, Popovich won a coach. We had actually no all NBA players, crazily enough. I would have thought Steph or Jimmy would have made it, and no all rookie players either. That man Edgecombe was not good enough to make it, I guess. We finished as the 3rd seed. We're playing the Clippers, 58 wins. Clippers, same mold except Harden is gone now for Trey Mann, and yet they're the 6th seed. Game 1, we win by 42 points. Steph Curry with 33. Everyone was just on one. Literally everybody was good in this game. Game 2, we're going to win again by 23 points. Yeah, this series might be a foregone conclusion. 3-0, 4-0. See you, Clippers. Second round, playing the Dallas Mavericks, who do tend to be pretty damn good in this game. But I like our chances, though. I like our team. They lost 2 games to the Rockets. Game 1, we're going to win by 2 points. Game 2, we're going to lose by, damn, 50. Kyrie with 48. You know, I was going to maybe change the rotation and make it so that this person guards that person, but I low-key trust us. I was just looking at our numbers and we've been shooting like garbage. So if we could just shoot okay, which maybe we are because we're only down by 1 with 150 to go. And granted, though, I think this is like a top 3 defensive team in the league, so that might just be, you know, what happens against them. Okay, well, hold on. Is that Edgecombe in the game? What is this lineup? What am I looking at? Because I was about to switch Edgecombe onto Kyrie, but I mean, Steph is, there goes Kyrie for one. But we have like all guards in right now, and they have like all bigs in. They have 3 bigs. Curry, though, gonna try and go at him. Curry to the rim, layup is good. This is a very odd ending to this game here. I look, you got to start turning off foul outs again, in case that's also the issue, because I actually know I see Randall and Jimmy trying to sub in right now, as Kyrie's gonna go right at Steph and get don't tell me. Okay, that's 4. All right, well, I'm gonna switch one thing. Since Jimmy's about to sub back in, you can guard Kyrie, bucko. 123 to go, and we're down by 3 points. Randall with the number. Oh yeah, right, Randall can't wear 30 anymore because, you know, Steph trying to do some BS in the paint. He's gonna take some garbage, maybe because he was trying not to get the 3-second. RJ chases it down though. Okay, we still got a chance. RJ with the ball, 6 seconds. RJ 5 seconds. He'll pull a 3, and that is off. Maybe he didn't have enough time to get to the rim. I don't know. So why did Steph just pick up Anthony Davis? AD's gonna pass it to Kyrie anyways, though. He's gonna pass it to Christie, and they're gonna work it down to AD in the post, and he's gonna go up with no hesitation. 47 seconds left. We go down by 5. Steph back up the other way. 5 seconds to go. Steph, he's gonna get pretty close to the basket and hit the shot. All right, come on, Jimmy. You got something to say about Kyrie? Come on, man. He's guard. Oh my goodness, he didn't have much to say. Kyrie gets right by him and hits another shot. What the hell is Jimmy here for? All right, well, we're down by 5 again. Is Steph? Yeah, we call timeout. They're about to piss me off. They have to be happy with Brunson's 50 total points tonight. New playoff team record. Thank you, headlines at the bottom. Passing to Steph at the free throw line. He's trying to barrel down low. Oh, back out. Randall for the 3. Wide open. It is good. Cuts the game down to just 2 points, and we're going to foul Christie. RJ Barrett fouled out, though. He makes the first. We have no timeouts, by the way, because we just wasted one on the last possession, and he makes both. Podziemski subbed in, but Curry's going to get the ball, obviously. 18 seconds to go. Steph trying to get to something. He's in for some reason. Oh, pass it back out. Randall again. Julius, he missed that one. It was a good play, though. I mean, you probably want Steph shooting the damn shot, but lost by 4 points. Kyrie and AD just went off. I'm going to change it, even though he stunk it up in the seconds that we saw him, but we're going to change it so that Jimmy guards Kyrie in the simulation as well. And maybe he's still getting fried. I don't know. We won the next game. There you go. Jimmy Butler with 26, by the way. Kyrie still had 35, but screw it. It's a bloodbath, and we're going to have to pour more. We're going to lose the next game pretty badly. Bad fourth quarter collapse as well. 13-point outscoring. Kyrie with 40. He is just the best, I guess. I also don't want to change the lineup because, I mean, we could start Kamara maybe. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. This is nasty, but we're going to start Kamara at the 4, and he's going to guard Anthony Davis. But I might not switch the minutes, though, honestly. You know what? Wait, what are we down? 3-2? You know what? Nah, I take it back. We're going to live and die by this team. I don't know, though. We are going to make one switch, actually. I'm going to put Capella in the starting 5 because we aren't really winning the rebound battle. So maybe it'd be better if he's out there or not. Maybe it just doesn't matter. Yeah, maybe it just doesn't matter. Okay, we lost anyways. Oh my, it didn't switch it because I had to go to the Mavericks rotations. Oh, that's so stupid. But that's okay. Not really, though. This was a big year. Well, the Spurs won the championship anyways. We didn't even get to play them, and they win in 7 over the Knicks. Good thing that I traded Al Horford before he retired and Eric Gordon retired. Well, we have the 28th pick in the draft, if that means anything to you. Probably not going to fire Steve Kerr because his ratings are just good and he's been here for a million years. Honestly, I have no clue how this works, but we're going to trade Kevon Looney, Justin Champagnie in the 28th pick to the Spurs for the 7th pick from Atlanta, and we get Atlanta's pick next year. Thank you very much. Aside from that, though, honestly, I know this is kind of crazy, but I really want to run it back. With the 7th pick, we're going to draft Jaden Quaitance. He's got 7 badges. This is a versatile defender, and he was 4th ranked on NBA.com rank. He's a power forward, 6'9". So yeah, welcome new Draymond. 2nd round, I guess we'll draft Elliot Cadeau. It was like the last pick in the draft, damn near. All right, so this year in free agency, so Steph, Jimmy, Randall, all of them are back, right? We signed a player to, you know, get some board and stop the Mavericks a little bit. We brought in Mitchell Robinson. Yes, we are the fake Western Conference New York Knicks, but genuinely speaking, he is the best option available. Shout out to Edgecombe, went up by 6 overalls. And then we also got back Draymond Green. Now, I had to go through a bit of an elaborate scheme to get him back. He actually signed with the Wizards, and I traded Gary Payton and Clint Capella and a first-round pick to the Wizards for Draymond and their first-round pick in that same year of 2030, which probably won't matter. He's now a 79 overall, so he's not really that good, but I probably will make him play because we kind of need like a backup or at least another one. Although now this dude Newell is a 78. We have Quaintance as well. Low-key, Draymond might just be here for the vibes, but it doesn't really matter. I specifically gave Gary Payton $8 million just so he would come back and I could trade him for Draymond. Shout out to him. Also, we're going to re-sign Steph for screw it 4 years because we love Steph, but he's probably going to retire. We'll also re-sign Jimmy for, we'll go 3 years. RJ Barrett, wow, he barely wants anything. Thank you very much. I think we're going to run a much more all-around rotation this year, at least throughout the season. I want to see what everybody, you know, is capable of. We're actually going to run an 11-man rotation, some Steve Kerr stuff with Draymond Green as the 11th man and Jalen Williams, Edgecombe, Kamara, Podziemski, and Jerome off the bench. And then starters, Curry, RJ, Jimmy, Julius, and Mitch. And low-key, I'm going to put it on auto as well, but that might just be for the season or even for 2 weeks if we lose games to the Hornets again. At the deadline, we are 40-11, 6 games better than anybody in the conference or in the league for that matter. Steph and Jimmy are both still averaging 20 a game. Podziemski and RJ have split the starting minutes, it looks like, or starting appearances, but they're shooting 54% from the field each, and Brandon is shooting better from 3 this year, so shout out to him. He's also averaging 14 and RJ's averaging 14 as well. They're damn near averaging the same stats. I didn't realize how similar of a player they were. They both average 4 boards, 4.5, almost 3 assists, 14 points. Jerome's giving us 15 off the bench. Randall with 16 in the starting 5. VJ Edgecombe with 10 off the bench. Jay Will with 7 and 7. Mitch Robinson with 3 and 6. Also, Jay Will has become the starter again, it looks like, or at least a lot of the time. But that's fine as long as we got the both of them. And then Draymond's playing like garbage. This man Draymond has taken away a win from us. Honestly, it'd probably be better off if I just took Draymond out the rotation. Am I gonna do it? I mean, if we're winning this many games, I might just leave it. Maybe we need the adversity. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen a player shoot 26% or lower than 30 consistently playing what, 10 minutes a game, 8 minutes a game for an entire season. Like you never got back to playing okay. We are #1 in the league in the offensive rating and defensive rating, tied in that though with the Bulls, who probably are like a middle of the pack offensive team, and yeah, they're 7th in the East. Thankfully, Jimmy is saying he wants to retire. Granted, that means that I got a year left from him regardless. I haven't overrode his retirement at all, even though I just re-signed him to a 4-year, 3-year deal or whatever. Steph though is not talking about retirement, even though I gave him a 5-year contract until he's 43. Well, we're gonna see how this goes for we got at least 1 more year in the tank, so screw it. Cade wins MVP. Steve Kerr Coach of the Year, 64 and 18. Unsurprisingly, this year we had no All-NBA players or anything because we play so many players. Yeah, 64 is not bad. This team's done 72 before, but I mean, we're way better. We're 11 games better than the Mavs, who are 2nd, and then 13 games better than the Raptors, who are the best in the East. I don't know what's happened to the rest of the league, but yeah. Anyways, we're playing Denver round 1. Mitchell Robinson's starting right now, and yeah, I still got an auto because screw it, we're winning so much, and I've got Draymond still playing. Why not? Mitchell Robinson against Jokic. We're gonna win game 1 by like 30. Jokic's still gonna get off, but we cooked 2 though. Next game we win by 21 points. Butler with 34 and 7 assists. Next game they're actually gonna win by 2, but I'm not moved. 3-1. Come on. Jokic with 32. Doesn't matter. And we win the series. 42 from Curry in the final game in just 30 minutes, by the way. This is that's crazy. All right, next series playing the Spurs, who we did not get to play last year, and they are the reigning champions. They got Jay Will in the starters right now, but I'm gonna trust Steve Kerr. Whatever he wants to do, I don't care. We're winning. First game, oh my goodness. We beat them by 50 points, and Victor just 5 for 8. Castle took the most shots. Game 2. Hey, Warriors Nation, we might be here. We might be Dub Nation. 20-point win. Another crazy performance from everybody. Kamara 0 for 5, but I know he was playing defense. Next game, okay, we're actually gonna lose. 28 from Victor. We lost by 2. Next game, we win by 30. 3 for 14 from Dylan Harper. And Ty Jerome led us with 25. I like how it's like a different player every game. Like Jimmy this game, Curry, Randall, and Barrett all with 20+ points. Barrett had 13 rebounds, leading the team. Everyone's getting some boards, some assists. Look at this. Look at our offensive rating so far in the playoffs. It's 10 better than anybody else. But will that hold up against the seeded Oklahoma City Thunder. They got Case and Wallace starting with Hartenstein and the rest of the same starters as always. We also took their backup center. So yeah, will it hold up? Game one, not looking like it. We lose game one. Shea with 45. All right, next game in Golden State. Now I haven't switched because I like that Curry's doing everything on automatic as, oh my goodness, we are blowing this lead right now, but I think we're good. We're going to win by 6. I haven't switched the defensive matchup for Shea because I want Kerr to keep doing everything automatic, but you know what? He's cooking so much and I'm going to have to do it. We're going to go ahead and just smother, deny, put Jimmy Butler on him. There you go. I don't care who's starting or what. Everyone's playing a lot, so hey, whatever. All right, next game we're going to lose again. Oh, by the way, they actually, I don't know when this happened, but it looks like Draymond isn't playing anymore. Yeah, they took him out for Newell, who only played 5 games in the regular season, but they are the same overall. All right, well, we're down 2-1, so do we have any? Come on, lock in. Okay, this is not looking good. This is pretty funny. Williams missed shot, Williams rebound. I don't know which Williams got the rebound. There's both of them. Okay, it was actually our guy. So we just got an O board with 1:30 to go. Series is damn near on the line. I only knew it was our guy because he has 9 boards and the other J-Dub doesn't have 9 boards. So we have the ball still. Curry is going to be guarded by Shea and they're going to pass the ball into him in the backcourt. Curry with a lot of time still to the rim all the way. Layup. He is fouled by Shea. At the line, Steph, first one is good. And Curry, the second one is also good. Wallace has the ball in his hands. They're going to give it down to Shea. Jimmy right there on him. Come on, Jimmy, damn near the same height. Okay, he's going to stop him from spinning off in the post. He's still just kind of backing down. He's going to take it out the post, go to the face up. Jimmy playing great defense. Jimmy forced him to pick up the ball. He goes around. He gets blocked. Hartenstein rebound, and Hartenstein hits the floater as he always does. Jimmy bringing the ball up the floor. They're going to let him go, and Jimmy's going to get all the way to the rim. He's going to take the, oh my goodness, Jimmy Butler. All right, 49 seconds to go. Butler guarding up on Shea, and Butler, he's playing good right now. Shea is going to go to the free throw line. He hits the first, and the second one is also good. He's 11 for 13 at the stripe. Butler is running it up again and not giving the ball to Curry, but you know what? Jimmy is what? Jimmy just got mauled and no foul. J-Dub to the line, and are we going to have to force a 3-1 comeback to come back in this series? We lose by 6. This is actually very disappointing after the season we've had. All right, well, let me check some stuff. I am changing J Will to a power forward because he is playing garbage at center right now. I'm going to set the rotations myself real quick. We're going to get Newell out of here since it's not even Draymond anymore. It's not even cool or anything. And yeah, J Will's going to play the least minutes off the bench right now. We're going to have a lot of Randall and Robinson and whatever. You know what? I'm leaving it all. We're just going to do that. And I'm not even, okay, let's just go. Let's just go. Come on. Just lock in, please. Oh my God, we're going to lose. We are a fraud regular season team. This is so bad. That is so bad. And they're going to win the, oh wow, they lost to the Cavs. And Jimmy is going to attempt to retire and fail. Him and Draymond. Oh, JaVale McGee, I'm sorry. I couldn't get you another ring. At least he already has rings. They could just say we get the 13th pick from Atlanta. So, all right. All right. We are trading Jalen Williams, Mitchell Robinson, Draymond Green, and our first round pick in 2031 and our 28th pick this year to the Celtics for Kristaps Porzingis and Kyra Lewis Jr. Yep. That's right. We went and got the perfect center. There's been one hole with this team. I was just went and looked at the wins added stuff for this year. And well, two of our lowest players in terms of, contributions this year was Mitchell Robinson and J Will. So I said, screw it. We're going to do an overhaul. Look at how well everybody else is playing and then think about what they were doing. Whereas Porzingis now will be a legit center for this team and fits the Warriors culture of go out there and shoot a 3-pointer. We also were able to keep the 13th pick. And also, by the way, I might go and get Draymond back eventually. I'm just letting you know. It won't be difficult. We have made a pretty insanely big trade. We have kind of decimated the entire team. So something happened, right? So I went to the Timberwolves about 4 minutes ago, maybe 5. And I clicked on Anthony Edwards and I threw in like Jimmy and, Randall or whatever. And I just was seeing, I was just seeing if we would make a trade. And they actually didn't say that Edwards is untouchable. So I'm like, what the hell? Trust me, I've done so many of these recently. I have never seen Edwards not untouchable. It's always him, Giannis. If anything, Luka's the star that's normally not untouchable. You can always get him. Anthony Edwards is not untouchable. So we have traded Jimmy Butler, Kyra Lewis, Julius Randle, Jaden Quaintance, and Tumani Kamara, and our first round pick, the 13th pick, all for Anthony Edwards. It just made too much sense for me because the Wolves were they were actually the bottom of the play-in this year. They fell off bad. We give them a lot in this trade, especially considering that we really have like a 1 or 2 year window with Curry still. Well, actually, Curry hasn't tried to retire yet, so we kind of have at least 2 years left. But yeah, this is a decimating move to a lot of our team. But even then, though, still look at our team. We just traded at least three rotational players and one dude that we drafted like last year, 8th overall, right? And also Kyra Lewis, who I just got from the Celtics, who I didn't even want. And we still have our backup point guard and shooting guard. We still have 5 shooting guards, actually 4, I should say. So RJ's gonna go back to the 3, and low-key Edgecombe will go to the 3. And now all we really need, if you look at this, I mean, we just need a power forward and a center. Well, a backup center and a starting power forward, because yeah, we traded Julius. But honestly, I mean, if we really needed to get weird, RJ could play the damn 4. He gets so many, he doesn't get that balance, but he gets enough. But yeah, we've got Anthony Edwards. It just seemed fun. I had to do it. We get a true dog, 27 a game. And I mean, Jimmy already tried to retire on me. It's really, Tumani is like, you know, great defensive player, but barely provides value offensively. So it's really Jimmy and Randall, which is huge, but it's Anthony Edwards, dog. And so now we don't have a draft pick, and I don't want one. We need win now players. I'll probably trade this dude Elliott for something once I accept his team option, something of value, hopefully, if they'll allow it. I don't know. Low key, is there any chance that we have salary money in the? We might have some money to spend. I don't know though. Yeah, we're actually not in that bad of a spot. All right, free agency's over with. We have signed Kawhi Leonard to a 1-year contract for $8 million to be our power forward. Yep. Now this is subject, and I made a decision that I'm kind of scared could be the wrong one. I signed Kawhi, who's a little bit better overall than over Josh Hart. Now the only reason why I say it could be wrong is because we don't really have rebounding. Porzingis isn't really a great rebounder, and we could have used Josh low key to go out there and thug it out and get some boards. But I guess we'll trust in a team thing for now and see how this goes. And then I did get Clint Capella though, so at least, you know, we got him. Low key, we could run Porzingis at the 4 and Capella at the 5. We really needed to. And then I signed Aaron Nesmith, Precious Achua. This dude Newell barely got any better. That's kind of disappointing, but whatever. And Xavier Lee. We could also just trade Kawhi. Well, actually, I gave him a no trade clause. I can't even lie to you. That was part of my bargaining agreement to get him here. But the thought of Kawhi piecing together this starting 5 is pretty cool. So it's gonna be Curry, Edwards, RJ, Kawhi, and Porzingis. And I'm actually going to start it off with an 11-man rotation with Podziemski, Edgecombe, Jerome, Capella, Nesmith, and Precious Achua is going to be the 11th man. At least that's what the automatic stuff wants. Reason being is he's another big man. So yeah. All right, at the trade deadline, we're 30 and 18, and the Wolves are 38 and 14. Oh my God. With Butler, McDaniels, Julius, Rob Dillingham. Did we make the best team in the conference? Maybe. Crazily enough, Curry's the 3rd most valuable player on the team this year. Podziemski is 2. Maybe him and Ant need to start together. I don't know, but probably not. And Edgecombe is also playing great. Kawhi, not so much. I mean, he's shooting well, but he's not doing much of anything else, it seems. And Porzingis too? Oh God. Okay, we might need some trade deadline trades. I think I have an idea. Of what I want to do. All right, man, I have to do it. I know there's a running joke that every video I get in a Thompson twin, but this is the only thing that could save this team. Porzingis out here, weak self, not really playing well, and he's just not doing anything. Kawhi, I knew it was a mistake the second I did it. He's too old. And we're also going to throw Aaron Nesmith in here, who isn't doing much either, to the Pistons for Asar Thompson and Jalen Duren. I want to leave it nuanced and be like, there's also a star I could trade for that I'm passing up on. Screw it, I'll just show you. Chet Holmgren. We could get Chet Holmgren right here, right now. Part of me is trying to convince myself even as I look at this. And you know what? It's going to work. It's going to work. Oh God. I think I'm about to do this. I think I'm about to get Chet instead. Okay, this is what's going on in my head, right? My thought is, this is a trade that potentially could fix us right now. Like, we'd be done. We'd have a great big rebounding center and a wing, plays defense, runs around, pisses people off, right? But if I trade for Chet, I could also low-key trade Chet again for another star and then fill in the rest with guys that I'm not even playing, like Newell or Diabate or something. I don't know. Like, teams that we lose to also aren't perfect half the time, and this team is damn near perfect, but it's just obviously a little bit flawed. Screw it, I've convinced myself. We're doing it. Chet Holmgren, welcome to the Golden State Warriors. As of this moment, you will be the center. He also is. It's not like he's hurting us in any way because he's averaging 10 rebounds. You know, actually, off the rip, I'm leaving Chet at the 4, and we're gonna let him start next to Clint Capella with RJ, Edwards, and Curry in the starting 5. But we are gonna make one more trade because I'm gonna make this work one way or the other, and we're gonna get Yves Missy from the Pelicans. I just went in Trade Findered and looked up the most cheap players that I could trade for, so I could trade some of these minimum contract dudes for him. Let's see if this will work. No. Oh, I gave him 1 second round pick, the typical 2K trick, and it worked. So now we're going to have a bench. I'm going to cut it at 10 this year, but it's going to be Ty Jerome, Eves Missy, VJ Edgecombe, Podziemski, and Assad Newell with the starting 5 of Curry, Edwards, RJ, Holmgren, and Clint. And we're going to leave it at that. I mean, it's not like we're anything that bad. We're only 6 games out of the first seed, and now we should get even better. Oh yeah, I'm 1,000% re-signing Ty Jerome. I don't even need to think twice about this. Man never values himself enough in these, and hopefully this works. I think this is the type of team that could do a little some. You know what? I've been holding off from signing this dude because he's typical easy guy to sign. But wait, what team is he with? The Grand Rapids Gold? Is that like the Nuggets or something? I don't know. I'm taking Ben Simmons. Screw it. Give him a 3-year deal. I don't care. Just in case Newell or one of our other guys isn't good, he can play. Oh my goodness, Newell, 8 games played, 21% from the field. Ben might earn that spot off rip. Screw it, Ben Simmons in the rotation. Well, since the deadline, we're kind of cooking. Also, Ant has decided to re-sign at the contract deadline, so here you go. And I will say it does hurt my soul because I looked and saw that Jimmy Butler was adding more wins to his team than Anthony Edwards. So we're gonna need that to change in this half of the season. I think we're starting to contest them for the 1 seed, as you can see on the top right. We have taken the 1 seed by half a game from the Timberwolves. They're fraudulent. They're a regular season team. We found that out ourselves last year. Come on now. By trading all of our players that we had. Jokic wins MVP. Simon 6th man of the year. Darren Peterson most improved with the Thunder. And coach of the year Chris Finch by like 1 game. Screw you. Chet Holmgren made the all defensive first team. At least we got that. And yeah, we're the 2nd seed by 1 game. Playing the San Antonio Spurs, who have Anthony Davis. They traded De'Aaron Fox for AD. I'm not gonna lie, that is low-key a power move because they have Harper and Castle, and now they have AD, even if it's for a year or 2. But let's see if we can just say no to all of that. Oh my goodness, we're up 3-0, 3-1, 4-1 in the first round so far. Ant averaged 25, which I will say Curry has been, regressing. So we did kind of need someone to take the reins. And now we got Chet as well. Clint averaged 11 and 11 in this series. Make a wish. All right, round 2 playing what the hell do the Kings got going on, and why are they in the 2nd round? Wait, why were the Pelicans in the playoff? I don't know, but shout out to Precious Achua. He sabotaged. This is one of the easiest 2nd round series I've ever seen in my life. And I mean, the games weren't all that crazy in some of them, but still. And we are playing the Dallas Mavericks in the, so isn't it, I'm about to say it's De'Aaron Fox and this man Kyrie is just insane in this game. They don't even need AD. Game 1. Wait a second. What happened? Oh my God. The Wolves got swept. The Wolves got swept in round 1. I knew it. I knew I made the right move. Actually, I gotta go fake hate on them real quick. Timberwolves in the playoffs. Rob was leading them, but Jimmy shot 40% from the field. Kamara was doing nothing. Randall was good though. That's my guy. He can never be bad. All right, Dallas is gonna win game 2 by 2 points. That's my that's their get back for the fact that I was hating on Timberwolves. But De'Aaron Fox dropped 43 right on Edwards' head, by the way. Next game they're gonna win again. Also, Zach LaVine is on the team and he was the leading scorer. I don't like the look of this at all right now. Hopefully we could just hold on to this one, please. Thank you very much. Okay, good. 30-point win is what we needed right now. Game 5 back in Golden State again. We need another big win. Just easy win. There you go. 10 points. Playing great defense as well on Kyrie and Fox. Don't even let them get an inkling of force game 7. Nothing. Okay, they're gonna go up by 2 with 1 minute to go. Here we go. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Champions on the line. How many rings does Steph have? 4? This be for his 5th. All right. Oh, also, yeah, real quick, actually, before we even get this offensive possession off, I know I haven't changed anything so far, but we're gonna put Ant on Kyrie and RJ on 5. Or is VJ starting? Screw it. Just make sure Steph is on Herb Jones. There you go. And Curry to the rim all the way. Layup. Oh my goodness. What a shot to tie the game up. Hopefully Herb Jones in the game, unless Steph is about to be guarding the ball. Nope. Ant is on Kyrie, and actually Fox isn't even out here. Okay, anyways, Kyrie to the right. Kyrie all the way through the defense. He missed it. Oh my goodness. Lively gets the board. Oh, did he just dribble out? He dribbled out of bounds. What was he doing? Why did he even dribble? Lively, that's not your game. Curry, come on. Back up the other way against Kyrie. Curry steps it back, goes to the left. He spins to the rim at Kyrie. He missed it. Irving back up the other way. 30 seconds ago. Oh God, Curry picked him up. Back out to Fox. Fox against Edwards. Fox to the rim. Layup is good. And it was on De'Aaron too. And we are going to go down by 2 with 24 seconds to go. Hey, I've seen Curry hit so many insane shots. Can he do one for me? Can he hit a shot when I'm using him? Pass into Curry. Curry goes to the right. He's going to go back left. He's going to get fouled, I guess. Curry at the line. The first one is good. And Curry, the second one is also good. Fox guarded by, oh yeah, that is Edgecombe. Okay. Is he got to take the shot? I don't know. But Fox, he's going to go to the rim with just 9 seconds. He goes to the post. He's still going to the basket and he gets fouled. Really? Well, there's 6 seconds to go. And regardless of makes or misses, we still got some time to bring the ball up the court. No timeouts, by the way. Fox, he is going to hit both. We're going to have to pass the ball in. It's going to be to Curry. Steph Curry, 4 seconds. Steph Curry, 3 seconds. Steph Curry from half court. Come on. Oh my God, Steph. That could have been it. That could have been your career moment. Oh, shut the hell up. That could have been it. Steph Curry, 3 for 9 from 3. Edwards, 2 for 9 from 3. We're going to allow them to force again. I have a terrible feeling about this. At home, this is so bad. This is so bad. This is so. Clint Capella was the leading scorer. Steph, you might just need to retire. And I'm not going to let him, but he is trying to. Chet with 9. Oh my goodness. 9 turnovers. They won it easily. Yeah, of course they did. The Chicago was the 8th seed. Oh my, this would have been the easiest ring ever if we could have just won 1 game. Steph Curry, he tried to retire. Oh, Jimmy Butler is out of here. And Kawhi tried as well. All these guys already overrode their retirements once. Sorry, Draymond. Sayonara. At least we didn't win anyways. I would have let Steph retire too if we just won. We retired Draymond's number. Low key, man. Hey, Fred Daniels, welcome to the Warriors. I'm done with Steve Kerr. Matter of fact, I'm about to say, did he retire? I don't care. I'm done. Tentative. Oh no. Well, Steve Kerr went somewhere else. Instead, we're gonna get Diego Cabello. Yep, welcome to the team. Don't care. Forget Steve Kerr. Weak coach. You can't win a game. All right, we have made a sacrifice and traded RJ Barrett, basically just him damn near, for Jalen Duren. So we are gonna, well, for one, Clint Capella is 34 years old and he's a free agent again. I honestly, this is so crazy. I forgot we had Missy. I literally forgot. But you know what? I still don't care. Duren was the leading rebounder in the league. So we're gonna have an elite big man rebounding duo, one of which can also shoot and score the ball. I mean, Duren averaged 15 as well. He just can't shoot. Why does it say he shot 29 from 3? Why was he shoot? It doesn't matter. Reason why I felt like RJ was expendable was because we've loaded up on a lot of wings over the years. We could also just sign somebody to replace him at this point. Somehow we have the 18th pick in the draft. I didn't even realize that. We're honestly just gonna keep it and draft Ryan Hampton with Sam Jones ceiling. All right, well, this is it. We have a 1-year window at this point. We have agreed to a 2-year contract with Brandon Ingram. I don't know how the hell he was in this range that we were able to bid him out from the Raptors, but yeah, 14 points per game. So that's the easy RJ replacement by his former teammate. And this man Missy went out and got $70 million. I actually offered it. I don't know why he accepted this deal from the Nets. Maybe he just doesn't like us, but I had to match the contract. But if he got that much money, he better be doing something decent off the bench. I mean, he is only 24, but yeah, he's getting 20+ mil a year. But we do have our full rotation. For our final 2 roster spots, I signed D'Angelo Russell and Rudy Gobert, who aren't going to play, obviously. And yeah, Curry's down to an 87 at 40 years old. He's actually worse than Jalen Duren, but I don't care. This is it. The last shot, last opportunity. We've got the number 1 and 2 picks in the 2016 draft leading our bench. And the starters are the same, except Jalen is now the center. So yeah, same old, same old. Also, before the season even starts, Chet will re-sign for $50 million a year. Did he just get more than Ant? I don't even know. At the deadline, we're 3rd in the conference, but only by 1 game. How the hell are Kings number 1? I don't know. Shout out to the Wolves, by the way. They're able to lose Jimmy Butler and sign Darius Garland. That's a pretty good send-off or trade-off, whatever. But I mean, yeah, we're doing about as good as we can be. Everybody's playing well enough. Ingram seems like a really good addition since Steph isn't really doing that much anymore. I mean, he's still playing good, but yeah. We finished the season on almost like a 20-game winning streak with 1 loss at the end. And did I say Ja won MVP? Shout out to him. Coach of the year, Diego Cabello, first year. Chet Holmgren made defensive first team again. And yeah, we were the best. Okay, yeah, we were the best by 7 games in the East and 1 game over the West, which is just Cooper Flag and the Raptors. Rockets first round. This is a pretty damn good team. I don't know how the hell they're the 8th seed, but you know what? It shows well that we beat them in 4 then. All right, 2nd round, we're already playing OKC. Oh yeah, right. They got Vanderbilt now because we took Chet and they have Aiden at center. We are going to win in 4. Shea was just 6 for 20 in the last game. He was cooking a little bit in all the games before that. Just that last game was terrible. And we are playing Dallas yet again. Kyrie's going to be coming close on his retirement too, but if Steph's about to retire for the 2nd time. And we look like the much better team on paper. Game 1 is was that say OT? Yep, we went to OT and we won. Game 2, won by 40. Game 3, won by 30. Game 4, we have yet to lose a playoff game. It's finally working in our favor. Tyrese Maxey and the Sixers with Quentin Grimes, Jalen Green, Clint Capella, and Filipowski. Game 1 in Golden State, we are going to lose by 20 points. Game 2 in Golden State, we are damn near blowing the lead, but we're gonna win it by 9. Holmgren with 27, Kuzma with 22, leading their team. What the hell? Okay, a crazy fourth quarter comeback here, 33-21. Matter of fact, just the whole second half was Warriors territory as Ingram had 24. Game 3, we are down by 2 at 1. I mean, I think this is game 4. We're up 2-1. Down by 2 with 1:23 to go. Gobert is in the game. I mean, I'm okay with that. It's not like he's, you know, a scrub or something, but oh yeah, wow. Duran and Missy both fouled out, and Ingram also fouled out, but granted, he comes off the bench anyway. So we're gonna have to finish this game. Who the hell is that on the wing for us? That's one of the rookies or something. Whatever. Edwards passed down Holmgren, dunk, easy. Tie the game up. Well, this is a very odd conundrum we are in, and we got Clint Capella against Rudy Gobert, and oh my goodness, Chet, what are you doing? Why would he even gamble for that? He missed the steal on the inbound pass and got dunked on or around. All right, and at Jalen Green again, which could be the next round matchup if you're watching this video. I believe so. Anyways, Ant just hit the pull-up. Jared McCain trying to get to it. He's gonna get to the rim. Layup is good by him. 50 seconds to go. We're now down by 2 again. There's no defense. So who is that's Hampton, but he's like a rookie. Ryan Hampton, 74 overall. Why is he even in the game? There's no reason for him to be in the game. We still got Edgecombe. We still got everybody else we could play. Ant's gonna pull up the 3 and he misses it. 38 seconds. They get the ball back. Pass over to McCain. Off ball screens for that is McCoy. McCoy against Steph Curry. He's gonna pass to the corner. This is Jalen Green trapped in the corner. The screen by Capella. He'll pass it down, and the steal by Gobert. I just realized we have Gobert and Edwards again. I don't know how it took me that long to realize that. Edwards to the rim. Oh my goodness. The Euro step, the layup, the bucket. All right, they're going to pass it into the corner. Filipowski down to McCain. Also, Edgecombe is back in the game. Gobert's still in as well, but I mean, he got our last stop, and it's Gobert on defense. So, hey, why not? Kuzma? Is Kuzma about to get this shot? Kyle Kuzma in the mid-range. The shot is off. They gave the shot to Kuzma when Maxey is on the floor. Wait, did Green foul out with that last one, or is he just not? Oh, he's just not starting. They got McCain starting over him, I think, because they subbed him out for that last play, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, overtime, and we are currently dominating, and we are going to win it by almost double figures. 46 from Chet Holmgren. This has to be his career high. Oh, it's actually 47, but that's okay. Definitely his playoff career high. Screw it. I'm leaving it for some. And he had 22 boards. You know, there was times where I was kind of confused if he was going to be nice or not for us, but that's a 3-1 lead. And unlike today, if you're watching, which to me, this might end up being something I upload after the second or third round, but I don't care. The Golden State Warriors will not be blowing a 3-1 lead. We are going to finish it off. By the way, the East has had some incredibly weak finals or conference champions, I guess you could say, in this thus far, as they got me on defense. Let me try and get a stop real quick. Screw it, give it to him. Come on, McCain. Show me some. Show me some, McCain. I'm going to double team him. McCain, double. Coming his way. To Kyle. You know what, screw. Let's show off some defense here. Oh yeah, they can't score on us. Look at Steph. Look at, oh my god, Steph. No, he got a bucket on him for the last play of his career. Anyways, we have won we have won Steph Curry's 5th NBA championship. We finally did it. It took way too long. And Anthony Edwards will win the finals MVP. I will say at this point, if we hadn't won last year, it would have been over by now if we didn't trade Jimmy. So traded Jimmy for Ant, extended the chance for this team 1 extra year, and got Ant, Chet Holmgren, Porzingis, Jalen Duran, VJ Edgecombe, Ty Jerome, Ingram, Missy, all of them their first championship, every single one, right? I don't think any other player on this roster had championship, whatchamacallit. Yeah, not one, just Steph, and now it's multiple. Oh wait, never mind. In the simulation, Chet Holmgren, I got one in 2025, but Anthony Edwards, finals MVP, averaging 24, 7, and 6 with 2 steals and a block. He and Chet led us in scoring. Steph was 3rd in the playoff, and yeah, I had cut it down to a 9-man rotation right before the playoffs or something like that. Ben Simmons wasn't really doing much, and it worked out. And Steph Curry and Rudy Gobert have retired, and they don't like Rudy in this game, but Steph Curry makes the Hall of Fame with 5 championships. Anyways, it's been real. It's been fun, but it's been real fun. Shout out to Jarrett Jack and Andres Biedrins, and I'm gonna get the hell up and out of here. Good.